live look at the numbers on Wall Street after the Dow posted losses 2 days in a row. You can see we're hovering right around the 200 mark. There in the negative.
The tariff chaos is creating a lot of uncertainty in the market, and people have a lot of questions about investing and retirement right now.
On your sides, Christine Lazar is here to get some advice on how to deal with it. And a lot of people say just stay calm. If you're in this for the long haul, just, take a deep breath.
That is good advice. We all need to start the day with a deep breath. But it is hard because, some people are like, I just don't want to look. Mm-hmm. Other people look every day, and it can cause them a lot of stress.
That's anxiety.
Not advised, but it does happen. So we're here to kind of put it in perspective. What should you be doing or should you not be doing? So right now there's plenty of worry with investment and retirement accounts, and for some insight on what this means for your financial health, I'm joined by Winnie Sun. She is the managing director of Sun Group Wealth Partners. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much, Christine, for having me.
So first off, should we be panicking?
Well, Christine, panicking is normal. We've seen the numbers keep dropping, and we're in unprecedented times, but we're trying to give you some tips and advice so that you can keep calm and we can weather this storm together.
So should we be doing anything with our investment accounts, or should we just let them sit and ride this out?
Well, Christine, I'm a really big believer in controlling what you can control. And when it comes to your investments, if you are properly diversified, or if you're not sure, this is a great opportunity to revisit your investments. You want to understand what it is that you're investing. And if you're not sure if it still meets your goals, or if when the volatility is too great, you just feel like you're stressed out, you really want to get in front of a financial advisor to walk you through and maybe even do some rebalancing.
Now, are there any opportunities here for those looking to invest in a down market?
Well, Christine, this is a great question. I have some clients who are certainly some who are younger, who still have income, maybe dual income, and they're looking at the market, and it feels really, for many people, feels very, very stressful. But for others, if your time horizon is long, let's say you've got, young children at home that eventually will go to college, and you want to save for their future college, and maybe you've got 15, 18 years before that, then these could be some opportunities for you to dollar cost average into the market. Additionally, if you're younger and you're looking at future retirement savings, this could also be opportunities. So, buying at dips at lower points consistently, but making sure that the portfolio is aligned with your goals could make sense.
So what about older Americans? We know there's a big wave of people who are going to retire in the next couple of years, or even this year. What should they be doing?
Well, Christine, we've had a lot of clients recently reach out to us because they've been let go, have been offered buyout packages, and maybe they weren't planning to retire just yet, and all of a sudden that's become a harsh reality, or those who are sitting and hoping to retire in the next, 1 to 5 years. Well, in that situation, again, control what you can control. You take a look at your balance sheet. How much are you spending? Is there any ways that we could cut down on some of the expenses that you have? We also want to take a look at what their present income is. Do they feel secure in their jobs? Do they need to consider maybe a temporary side gig to bring in a little bit of extra money? But really important one is this: if you still have income and you're concerned that you might be let go and you have equity in your home, consider setting up a home equity line of credit. Reach out to a bank. They're usually no cost to set up, but you do have to have income in order to qualify for one of these loans. So do it sooner rather than later.
All right, Winnie, lots of good tips there. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much, Christine, for having me.
All right, Rudabeh, back to you.